Welcome everyone in this new video of dotHack GU last Recode. Man, the title of this game is quite hard to say. Well, anyway, we have to meet up with Kuhn and we have to finish reading both the news and the community forums. Let's start finishing reading at least the news. Okay, tech. Headlines tech. Anti-allergen foods widely available. Several years after calls for borderless foods began, anti-allergen foods are now firmly in the public grasp. Daily Satellite. Okay, several years after calling for borderless foods began, anti-allergen asterisk 1 foods are now firmly in the public's grasp. The anti-allergen foods section at the supermarket has expanded and well-known brands are selling well. Anti-allergen foods have had all substances that could trigger allergic reactions scientifically removed. Many of them are even designed without using any actual food stuff at all. Current examples include hamburger patties with no trace of allergy causing eggs or milk, and milk has had its product finally analyzed and its allergens repressed. I don't think that's how it works, but anyway. Parents of children with allergies are thrilled. We can relax and all eat the same foods with our kids. We have so many more choices when we go shopping, and our children couldn't be happier. No, however, some people like Yamatane University professor Jen Inoue are ringing the warning bells of bringing down borders. It's wonderful that people are working and cooperating so that everyone can eat equally. However, it is running far too dangerous to remove all dangerous properties from our foods. Today's dining table is a textbook example of a germ-free environment. Should the day ever come when, for one reason or another, we find ourselves without access to those germ-free, allergen-free foods, we'll find ourselves in a bacterial crisis, which will threaten every one of us. Daily Satellite. Of course, this whole idea of this article is kind of dumb, and I don't even want to entertain the idea of just removing everything from food. Asterisk 1. Okay, the name that antigens allergy causing substances are best known by. Common examples include eggs and milk, which cause food allergies, and perfume, which causes drug allergies. Because antigens vary for every person, it is difficult to specify which substances can become allergen. Okay. I don't even want to entertain that idea. There is no movie here. Okay. New York, and back in a day, ASST service begins. So today, market official launch of AST, short for Advanced Supersonic Travel. This technology makes it possible to fly from New York City to Tokyo in around 4 hours. See today. I don't know how much it takes usually, so I don't know. Today marked the official launch of ASST, short of Advanced Supersonic Travel, since the use of Concordias was abandoned more than 10 years ago. Japan and Europe have covered in developing the first usable ASST model. The plane seats 250 people, possesses a crossing range of 10,000 kilometers. I can fly from Tokyo to New York in roughly 4 hours. Considering a reduction from the current 14-hour trip. Although a day trip to New York City is no longer a mere dream, to make this dream come true, we require some serious cash. The current price of one-way New York-Tokyo ticket is 3,200,000 yen, or roughly $30,000. A round trip is double that. It's enough to make all the expensive Concorde prices feel like a pocket change in comparison. Okay. One asterisk. Okay. However, there appears to be no shortage of people desperately seeking tickets despite the high prices. The moment AST flights were announced, the New Ace Airlines phones began ringing off the hook with requests for tickets, causing the phone lines to become jammed. One NAA employee remarked that he just hopes his company can keep going at this rate. See today. Okay. One answer, a round-trip Concorde flight between London and New York cost between $9,000 to $13,000. Okay.
マッハ3以上で飛行する新超音速旅客機 ASST の就航が決定しました。これによって東京ニューヨーク間が現在の14時間から4時間余りと大幅に短縮される予定です。
Okay, this is pretty realistic, futuristic stuff, but I don't think it's sustainable. Like $30,000 is not sustainable, I think. Ubiquitous families surpass 70%. Okay, the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare announced today that according to the latest Japanese census, the number of ubiquitous families have surpassed 70% of the population. Ubiquitous is a Latin-based word meaning present everywhere. It refers to the third generation of computers. The first generation was mainframe, one computer per household. No. No, I don't think so. Mainframe is not one computer per household. Mainframe is like one like computer per building, basically, per company. I mean, the mainframes were quite big, and by big I mean they could fill up a room. So yeah, I don't think that's how it works. And the second was the personal computer, one for each family member. No, the personal computer was one per household. Back in the days. Back when dotHack released, basically. I mean, you know what this? There aren't much families that have like one computer each person, like one phone each person. Yes. One computer each person. It depends on the age. Like children don't have one computer each. Like I don't think that's common. Like one Android device, yes. Like a phone or a tablet, yes. One computer, I don't think so. In the current generation, using a computer in daily life has become almost as natural as eating. We can connect to the internet without effort or even conscious thought, anywhere, anytime. Okay. Maybe they're considering like phones and tablets as computers, but I wouldn't. Because they are not really the same thing. Home electronics are now managed by a personal home server. We're now able to watch over everything from the contents of our refrigerator to the temperature of our bathtubs, programming TV shows onto our HD recorders, even checking if our doors are probably locked. That would be fantastic, but companies won't let us do that anymore. Furthermore, progress made in voice and handwriting recording has opened up computers to a more active, flexible method of working, and users are no longer ruled by a strict list of settings managed by a machine. I don't know. AI can do a lot of stuff, but it's kind of shit. While it comes as no surprise that most active members of the Ubiquitous families are in their 20s, what is surprising is that the next largest group is made up of senior citizens. The ministry reports that the main reason for this is the added simplicity such connectivity allows the elderly in managing their homes. Cop communication. I don't think so. The elderly are, elderly and don't care about tech. Virtual academics official begins. Starting this year, a private high school in the city will begin offering virtual academic courses. For the last 2 years, the school have been conducting VSC trials with physically disabled and hospitalized students. Okay, the process involves preparing a virtual classroom on a network, which the students attend via M2D displays. Virtual avatars based on the students' actual appearances are assembled using CG. Students are even able to look out a virtual window. Instead of merely granting high school students graduate qualification, as most distance learning courses provide, the system goals are to provide students with a real memory of school life. See today. Okay. I don't know, like virtual chat, VR chat or something. New GPS system widely used. New global positioning systems, GPS for cars that monitor real-time traffic information through a constant connection to the database of the Ministry of Land, infrastructure and transportation are now in widespread practical use. The new system speaks with the driver's nature as a human and learn the driver's speech and behavior pattern over time. Enable the system to understand and set destination when the driver refers to vague terms such as the usual place or work. Furthermore, the system are equipped with highway-specific auto-drive function, allowing users to leave this driving entirely up to the GPS system. Daily satellite. Okay, this is like Tesla, but more idealistic and futuristic. We're not there yet. Headline word. The spread RMT. Online games turn some people into business people. However, you won't fight them running a company. They two are just playing the game. Times. Okay, this is like real money transfer or something like that. It's like when you buy gold on World of Warcraft or some games which were infested by bots like Lost Ark. Okay, online games turn some people into business people. However, you won't find them running a company. They two are just playing the game. In a New York suburb, Mr. A has founded a business known as a guild, where he employs other players in a completely efficient mechanical pursuit to level up, gain items, and earn money. His guild then proceeds to sell the data his employees have gathered in online action to other players, with a motto of online games are our business. Mr. A is sure to be out topic among players who may wish to have fun. What are we talking about here? There is a typo, there is a missing space, but what are we talking about here? Although many players don't go as far as to make it to their profession like Mr. A, there are a number of players who conduct RMTs asterisk 1 as a way of supplementing their income. It's deplorable how so many players have forgone the pleasure of leveling up their characters manually for the quick solution offered by money, said another online game developer. However, the game makers are also to blame, as they are the ones who design areas and events that only that can only be completed by putting in several hours of playtime or times. I wish this was a thing. I wish this was a thing. Like, this is not a thing anymore. This is not a thing anymore. Like, you buy stuff directly from the company now. Like, you don't even have to play the game. You buy stuff from the company, especially in MMOs. Like, this was better. This was better than what we have now, because now companies are just sending you level advances, and that's shit. That's not fun. Asterisk 1, short for real money trading. This refers to players conducting transactions with real money for data such as virtual items, characters, and in-game currency. This throws off the game's balances and causes a host of other problems, which has led to this becomes a banned activities for most games. Okay. Oh, a movie. New space station nearing completion. yeah, of course, this is gonna happen. yeah. The International Space Station, built with the cooperation of America, Japan, and the EU, Russia and China, is finally nearing completion. Initially, it was projected to launch in 2017. COP communication. The International Space Station is there. Has been there for a long while. Okay. Yeah, it's not new. The ISS is not new. What are they talking about? It has been 5 years since the space station evolution has completed, and the second station announced. The International Space Station, built with the cooperation of America, Japan, the EU, Russia, and China, is finally nearing completion. Initially, it was projected to launch in 2017. In contrast to the Evolution, which is currently being used as a space laboratory, the new space station is planned for use in construction of moon bases, exploration of Mars, and the research for extraterrestrial intelligence. I don't think so.
日本などが参加し、2017年の完成を目指していた国際宇宙ステーションが完成間近となりました。サッカー場ほどもある巨大な有人施設では、宇宙環境を利用したさまざまな実験、研究を行うことになっています。
Okay, no, I'm not sure. I'm not informed on the ISS. Games to blame from juvenile delinquencies. I think we already read that, and no. Yeah, no, it's a no. World meeting on global warming. A meeting is held this week in Kazakhstan, Central Asia, about the greenhouse effect and cutting down greenhouse emissions such as CO2. Thanks to progress made in carbon dioxide processing technology, the amount of CO2 released last year was down to 10% of what it was in 1990. However, the problem of global warming has yet to be fully resolved due to the expanding energy needs of former third world countries. One times I'm not gonna comment on this. Five Japanese to play in Major League Baseball. Man, I don't care. I don't care about baseball. This year marks the first time that 5 Japanese players will be playing the Master League Baseball All-Star Game. Among them, 33 years old Kyuji Nakasugi will be playing the majors for the 4th consecutive year, and currently holds second place for most home runs batted this season with 20 home runs so far. Okay. Nakasugi commented in his blog saying that I'm very happy to have been chosen as an all-star again this year. I hope you look forward to my home run contest on times. Okay. That by gaming a worldwide epidemic, incidents of players dying from playing online games for too long are increasing around the world. like that would even up. In most cases, the player died from heart failure due to extreme exhaustion from playing a game for over 30 hours straight. Guys, this doesn't really happen. Like you are not playing for 30 hours straight. Like nobody plays for 30 hours straight. Not even me. What are we talking about? One college student was enjoying a game in an internet cafe when his student collapsed. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. I don't think this happens, guys. This doesn't happen. That's it. The student was a well-known player interlocking the world and was reportedly learning up his character in preparation for a title match in the arena, an online series of gladiator-like battles. There have been incidents of players dying from too much excitement after losing an arena match, placing greater focus on the problem of online game addiction, co-op communication. Okay, this doesn't happen, and that's it. Like, I don't have anything to say. Anonymity and the dark side of online games. These days, well over 90% of all grade school students who are tried on game said they have bad experience. I think we already read this one, I think. No, we didn't read the whole thing. We read the chapter, not the whole thing, I think. The more children are captivated by video games, the more parents worry. There have been times when TV, movies, and even books were said to be influencing our children in negative ways. However, with online games, children are interacting with a large indefinable number of people in real time, providing a real divisive line from the previous samples. With TV and movies, age-restrictive ratings and parental supervision can and should be used, but online it is impossible to control the voices of other players that these kids are exposed to. A new report says that well over 90% of all grade school students who have tried an online game said they had a bad experience in one form or another. Half of that 90% say that they become depressed when they remember those bad experiences. We should all discuss the ill effects of allowing our young, socially developing children to play these games which involve complex human interactions under a veil of anonymity. Daily Satellite, okay. This is like pretty actual, like with Roblox and stuff. So National Unified on Citizen Numbering System. 15 years after the administration relations bill was passed, the digitization for government is at long last approaching its final stages. But how many people have been opposed to this bill since its inception, only to be ignored to the last? Daily Hoshi. I think we already read this one. I don't know. There is no new thing on this. Like, there is no new. There is a new thing. Okay. Anyway, let's read these ones. Deleted data, ongoing grudges. Some people have said in a flash the word was gone. It has been 2 years since the largest online game ever. The world with 20 million copies sold worldwide was taken offline. That's like a normal run of Pokemon. 20 million copies is a normal run of Pokemon. Like, it's not that much. It's even. I mean, it's small for a run of Pokemon, to be honest. It was around this time that CyberConnect Japan, heavily referred to as CC Corp, had a fire at their headquarters. As the extent of the damage caused by the fire, which wiped out all of the world's data, became increasingly apparent. CC Corp's leaders held a rather somber press conference. The game program, character data, and cyber data were already reduced to ashes. What was left was drenching in water used to put out the fire. This happened soon after a string of break-ins, which meant that usage of Megafloat had just been stopped. All backup data was in the company headquarters. I don't think this is how it works, but anyway, like there isn't a single server in a single physical location. Like you can't service the whole world in a singular location. Like that's not how it works, especially in a big game. But anyway, online data has been recognized as property for many years now, but like antiquities, jewelry, or other tangible objects, the moment the data is damaged or disappears, it loses all its worth forever. Even now, the voice of those seeking their lost property can be heard, but CC Corp refuses to budge from their unwavering attitude of "is gone" and it ain't coming back. Now, 2 years since that incident, there still appears to be no end to the discussion about online data, personal property, and protection, even with the imminent release of the World R2 Impulse. This is very optimistic, but none of this is respected nowadays. Like, companies just do whatever the fuck they want. That's it. CC Corp employees happy new office. The new headquarters of CyberConnect Japan has been completed. The new building design with an avant-garde look and located close to a high-powered commercial area is sure to become the next great landmark in the city center. The CyberConnect Museum, located on the ground level, is open to the public. Though one must apply for admission, and popular characters from its international mega hit, the world will greet visitors personally. 2 years after the fire, Asterix 1, employees are happy to be leaving their current temporary offices, moving back to a proper working environment. Users have also been eagerly anticipating the movie in the hope that newer and more interesting games will be made as a result. Daily Satellite Asterisk 1 fire broke out in CC Corp headquarters in 2015, reportedly caused by a spark in an electronic device. Several people were killed and many were injured. Okay, let's watch the movie.
2015年に火災を起こしたサイバーコネクトジャパン社の新本社ビルがこのほど完成しました。2年前の火災では出火原因は電子機器からの発火とされ、多数の死者・負傷者を出していました。
Okay, this is quite I don't know. Is this like Kyoto Animation situation? I don't know. Another accident at CC Corp. Early this morning, 4 employees at CyberConnect Japan, after referred to as CC Corp, suffered electric shocks while working to construct a company server and were promptly rushed to the hospital. All 4 are unconscious and in critical condition. CC Corp commented we're still searching for the cause of this tragic accident. Similar incident occurred 7 years ago when a number of employees monitoring a server were rendered unconscious. At the time, CC Corp was severely admonished for its lack of safety protocols and as a result introduced a TSN system *1 into their headquarters. But accidents continued to occur. Okay, 2 years ago, CC Corp headquarters suffered a huge fire in which several of their employees were killed. These constant accidents are prompting questions about the company's intentions regarding safety in the workplace. The Daily Satellite. Okay, Asterisk 1 tries to solve the network system. 3 different AIs are set inside the company network to monitor it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. It is designed to prevent information leaks, improve network usage, and company-wide system problems. Developed in 2010s by the International Electronics General Technology Research Center. Okay. The dark side of the online generation. As soon as we called each other by our word names, I felt like someone had gone far away, said one of the young culprits to his lawyer. It has been 2 months since the incident in which 3 young boys took over a school faculty room. Currently, they live in separate rooms while undergoing a reform program. Only recently had one of the boys started to speak about what happened that day. I don't know, they continue to inhabit a virtual reality, said a source close to the boys. This doesn't happen. This doesn't fucking happen. They don't like to talk about school and when asked about their family or friends, they reply with one of the most basic information possible. The only time their eyes sparkle is when talking about the word. Okay, when asked who his best friend is, one boy replies with a Western name. If one were to ask then ask him if that is the name of his pen pal, his expression of sadness response, I don't have any friends in real life. Okay, relatable. Okay, one thing these boys can be said to have in common is the fact that they have all completely removed themselves from the real world. They do not trust the real world. Okay, I told people online about my problems. In real life, no one will care about them, but online, everyone cares. My online friends are also nice. They worry about me. They give me advice. I just wish real life was like my life online. Although discussion about the effects of online game on young boys have been going on for years, public opinion has been moving against games as more and more facts of this case come to light. These boys know of reality yet do not seem to understand it. What will it they see when they return to the real world daily? Okay, let's watch the movie.
武装した少年らによる校内騒動で事件を起こした生徒3人はネットゲームの愛好者であったことが分かりました。事件の真相が明るみになるにつれ、ネットゲームに対する批判が急速に広がっています。
Okay, I don't think any of this makes sense, but anyway, topics. Okay, we have already read everything, I think, and I mean, we spent like half an hour reading this stuff. Community forum, let's see. I don't know if I can handle all this reading. I don't know. The word, let's read the word and that's it, I think. I miss R1, General Nogmung. Loving new things is part of human nature, but so is loving all things. I want to go into the area again with a character that I put my spirit into making. I want to play my dear companion. The imagines of drenched CC Corp headquarters on the news. Tossed servers standing there with despair. The diligent petition were not answered as CC Corp announced the resignation of the Era 1 restoration. However, listen to this. Even so, the old warm-hearted me still wants to go back. Not, I'm actually still warm-hearted. I hope this is Corp guys, especially the executive hear my cries, and I hope they bring back our dear old world. Okay, this is way longer. We read too much things this episode. Let's met out with the guy that I forgot the name. Yeah, I forgot the name. I don't know. I don't know how it's called. I don't remember.
お、やっと来たな。軽く行ってみるか。場所はデルタサーバー。大いなる呪いの義兄弟だ。
なあ、なんでおばさんも？
その危険なことがないとも限らないからね。
行くのか？
さっさと誘いなさいよ。
Acquired the peace member address. Acquired area word. Great Kurzen in-laws. You have new email. Okay, let's warp to Great Kurzen in-laws. Area word given by Kuhn. Head here to learn how to summon avatars. The monster in this area has leg strong at your control. You will acquire better items. Okay. I have to take P and Kun with me. Okay, do I have to invite? How do I invite again? Again, there's no. Awakening status at switch. Form a party, ok. Ok, Kun. Register B right there, so just wait. Tap for me, P. Final go with you, I'll be there as soon as I'm prepared, okay. Wait, my level is not fine. My level is not fine. Guys, my level is not fine. I don't know. No, I think I have to level up before doing this mission. Like, I didn't know I have to level up. Like there is a quite strong level difference. I don't know. Let's log out, read the email. So, I mean, I have to level up, I think. We can do that. There is like 8 level of difference, and we're level 6, they're level 14. I'll farm some level of camera. There is an important red mail station. Okay. Sender fee. Who are you? This is your mail. Fee of affection increase. What affection? What are you talking about? Just were you and your lady, do you not get how cryptic you sound? I'm afraid you're the one who doesn't understand yourself, and I'm not telling you to understand everything right away. Just be aware that there are many things you don't know. I don't care what Master Yada said, don't get too carried away. Not now that you are a part of GU, I won't allow you to do anything foolish. This is not a game for us. We'll have you follow our directions. That is the quickest way for you to understand what you can claim to be cryptic. Please stop taking your emotions out on me like a child. I will advise you to think long hard about your goals and interests and what is best for them. Okay. We can reply. Comatose evidence user. Comatose evidence user. Avatars and a special character called evidence users that can use them. What is the project you all were telling me about? Wait, Commodores, are there other players besides Shino who fell into comas? Let's send F it up. Send the mail. Send. Okay. I don't know when she'll reply. Fee. Hobby. Serving Yada. Favorites. Master Yada. Obsession. Master Yada. What? Got a problem? No, you got a problem, I think. So I would say for this episode is everything. We just read the news. I think I have to level up before we do the next mission. I think that for this episode is everything. Please subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like. Let's see you on the next dotHack Last Recode video. Bye bye.